Hello there, and welcome to episode 346 of my series where I try to play Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, I aim to play the maps of each and every single one of Norway's 356 communes to a Geoguessr score of 25,000 points each. Today we have made it to the commune of Narvik. Narvik was the site of some combat action in the spring of 1940, where the French, British, Polish, and Norwegian forces actually beat the Germans, although because of the events of the German invasion of the Benelux countries and France, basically on the eve of victory in Narvik, basically the Allied forces left Narvik to go south to defend France, and the Germans were able to retake Narvik from the Norwegians. And the reason why they took Narvik or the Germans went and took Narvik, was because of its ore export harbor, which exports ore out of the Kiruna in Sweden. There's a road running all the way up to Narvik, and they're still shipping out iron ore from here due to the ice-free conditions up here. Anyways, Narvik used to be a somewhat manageable commune, I think, for Geoguessr purposes, until a couple of years ago, when it was only this eastern half of the map. But 2 years ago they merged with Ballangen commune, which would be over here, and also with the western half of Tysfjord commune, which would be this bit. Sorry, eastern half. But we should have some lovely views if the weather is fair. So I'm actually looking a bit forward to this one. So let's have a look at some facts and then we'll get going. Narvik. Let's see what we will have appearing in front of us. Right, we're on the E6, I can tell you that. And yeah, lick a paint and she'll be all right. Okay, so we've got some houses here, that's good. And I think we are... I'm a little insecure about where we are. Well, as I said, we're on the E6, but we are pretty much anywhere between here and here. Although I guess we're closer to Narvik. Now let's see, so if I'm looking northwest, I am probably looking at that promontory, so that we're somewhere in here, seems likely. Let's see, I'm looking at the promontory over there. Let's see if we go this way. Let's see if we can find anything. I seem to recall having played a map in this area previously, but okay, so we're at Kommunes. Yep, so I was pretty right. Let's see. I believe Kommunes is down here. This is Håkvik, though. So Schumann is the name of the fjord going in here. Of course, it could be over here as well, but I don't think it is. So let's go with that for now. But yeah, I'm a little... Oh wait, it says Schumann here on the road, even. Well, if that isn't a hint, what is? Okay, so we've got a bus stop here and the road. Okay, so that... No, wait a minute, that's probably this bus stop. So, let's see. So we have this road thing here. And... yeah, that seems to fit very well. Okay, so... let's go back to where we were. Which was over here. And let's see. So we made it. Okay, so we made it past the bend. And we got some buildings. Now the question is which is which. So I have a feeling that these two are hidden in the trees here. Let's see. There's at least one in the trees. I can't tell whether there are two though. Now, let's see. This tumble down thing. Could be that. And we have a house and a barn next to it, or a shed something. This would be these two. And this thing here should be that. More houses. Yeah, well, there's one thing missing at the back here. But other than that, it fits. No, please. I hate it when it does that and I have to zoom all the way back in. Okay, so that's the tumble down one. And we're looking at this shack here. And we're looking sort of there, I would think. Yeah. And we're on this side of the road. Pull it back onto the road and see if we're right. Yeah, that was a little too far away to my tastes. Let's see. This is, isn't this coming into Bollangen? I wonder. It seems, well, I've been through here loads of times on the E6. And it sort of looks like the hills as you approach Ballangen. Let's see what it says on the sign up here. To Herjangen. Right. Okay. The E10. Oh, it's not the E6. We are up here. And let's see. Herjangen is... where's Herjangen again? Herjangen is here. So that means we're somewhere on this road. Ooh. I was wondering a bit about the mountains. They didn't quite fit with my impression of how you get to Ballangen. Let's see. Okay, let's check out this crossroads then, because there seems to be multiple roads going down into Herjangen. Ooh, slow. Okay, but right, so we do have this stuff going on here with the painted in dividers. And let's see, 2 kilometers to Herjangen. And those distances won't help me much, but I do see we have this widening of the road. And let's see if that's the case with any of the other roads going down to Herjangen. And the answer to that is no. So, yeah, we also got that road off to the side. Okay, so that means we're somewhere here. And thank goodness we can see houses. Okay, so it's not a ton of houses here. We do have access roads, and this is the bicycle lane / road thingy. So are these houses those? And the road going up here is that. It must be to these houses, right? Like that one and that one. Yeah, it's got to be. So, looking perpendicular to the road, I'm looking straight at that one. Well, more or less. Just need a little confirmation with the houses down here. And that they really are the thing I'm looking at. Now I'm more than a little insecure about that. Let's see. There's a tiny cluster of houses. Yeah, that seems to fit. Well, there's nothing there. Let's look this way as well. And that little road is this one. Is there a tiny shack here? None that I can spot, but still. It's got to be the place. Okay, right. In that case, this ought to be, the one I'm looking at here ought to be this one. And we're looking just past it, perpendicular to the road, so that should be a decent placement, I think. Maybe a little too far to the side there. Let's try that. Yes. Okay, now where are we? We are coming up on... okay, so... Skjellesvika and Eide, that should be over here somewhere. There's Eide, the Eide Road. So that road goes to Eide. I think Skjellesvika is down here. It is on the E6, and I've been through here several times. We should have some spectacular mountains hidden by the trees. Unfortunately. Let's see. So here's the intersection with... Yep, that's this thing. Or should it be possible to see these other buildings? Let's see. Yep, well, they are here. Are they possible to use for any sort of reference? Can't see them though. Okay, so we're quite far away from both the bends. There is a building of sorts up here somewhere. Now, I think we'll have to rely on counting here. This one is missable. But I'm just going to look off to the side just to see. Let's see, let's look. Yeah, let's look northwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we on the bend yet? No. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we're definitely on the bend. And at 13, I think I want to use this house as a guide. 14. So let's say that we are there at 14. Now let's see. Go up the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, is that a house? 8, 9, it is. Let's see, I need to look in south there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right. So 14 is about there. So it's 14 and 14. And if I've been lucky now, we should be midway between these two markers. Excuse me. So middle ought to be about there. The thing though is it's probably slowing down a little bit down here. Let's leave them up like that for a little bit. So if I'm looking east, I don't have to go very far. There, now I'm clipping the back of that thing. So let's see. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. So at 6 I'm there. And at 14 when I'm there. So this is 20. Then this is 10. And that makes 15. There, so 14 should be over here. Let's go with that. Nice. And I believe we are in the city of Narvik. Now this is a place I've only been passing through ever. Actually, that mountain there. We are not in Narvik. We are most likely in kommunes, which is the suburb across the fjord here. Here it is. Okay. Right. So we came from the west. We must have been let's see, which way to the sea? No, or maybe even better the where's that high school? And one thing that really puzzles me was the sea. There's a few things here that doesn't add up at all in my brain. But okay, so we came down. So we must have been up in. Okay, here we go. Solhaug Road. The Schnapskapell, the Schnapps Chapel, something like that. Okay, so we must have been Yeah, here we go. This is that road I was on previously, I think. Yeah. So, and this was the crossroads. So we must have been up here in Villaveien, I think. Let's see. This road has... Oh, are we on the Mellomveien? The middle road? Let's just check that out. So, if I'm going down here now, I should be looking this way. Oh, thank you for that. Right now I'm here. But the Google mapping of this place is just horrendous. So let's see. No, I'm here. This is the place because we got this bend here. And if I go down here, we have a house there. Then it pops me right back there. Now, this is a somewhat long building. So which building are we at? We are at the second one. And that's this one. Tiny distance to the next. Let's see, there's no building right on the corner here. Yeah, that's good. It's that one. And we got this one, which is our friend to the north. Looking just past the corner of this building. So there. And if I look straight east, I'm looking beyond that one. Yeah, let's go with that. Finally, that took no end of faffery. And I have a feeling we might be we might be in Narvik again. This is rather high up from wherever it... okay, yeah, we're looking across the fjord. Towards the north. But how I got my directions, yep, we are in the city. So we're looking across the Ankenes where I thought we were for the longest time in this playthrough. And now we are, let's see. So that means what we're looking at now is the cargo terminal down here. So that means that we are, let's see, if I'm looking straight south of it, I'm looking slightly west of this bit of road. Let's see, just put the marker, yeah, I'll just put the marker there-ish. So let's see, and zoom out a bit. Yeah, we might be on this particular road. Mountain Home, Fjellheim. So let's see, which road will we get to? Will we get this little intersection up here on Quartz Slope? Yes, that's right, Quartz Slope. Okay, next step. So we are on this bit of road. Next question is which building is just jutting out of the side? Are we here or are we here? Let's see. It's going to be one of these two then, I would think. Are we on the bend proper? No, we're not. So 2 buildings hanging out over the side, but a little bit in 2 minds about this one. We're heading southwest though, which indicates these 2. And yeah, so we are eventually going around a very slight bend. Just want to confirm this bend first. And now we got a number of houses closing in on the bend. And now we're here at the Glimmer Road. Okay, so that means we're looking at these 2 up here. And there's a southern one that's been obscured. So let's say that we are... Well, did I say the southern one? I meant the northern one. That should mean that we're here. Not quite convinced about this one, but let's have a look. Nice. Well, that was quite a lot of work, and it's a real shame that we didn't get to go in here or in the area here. But still, we take what we get. So that was quite tough. That took well over half an hour. But that one had me stumped for the longest time. Anyway, that is Narvik done, episode 346 done. We are down to 10 episodes left of the series. Check in tomorrow for episode 347. And until then, bye-bye.